Alright guys, welcome to another video. Okay, so what are we planning on doing here? So we're planning on finding arc xy. And we know the length of this square here is 10 root 2, right? So we can do this by seeing that this is the diameter of the circle, right? So in order to find the diameter of the circle, what we can do is apply Pythagoras theorem, right? So we know the sides, right, of this is 10 root 2, and this is 10 root 2, right? And if you look at a square by itself, right, just to apply Pythagoras theorem, if you split this in half, this is 45, this is 45 degrees, and this is x, and this should be root 2, right, for a square. So if that's x root 2, so then this should be x root 2. Okay, so that means that our x root 2 in this case, right? So this is going to be equal to what? 10 root 2 times root 2, which is going to be equal to what? 10 times 2, which is going to be equal to 20. Because why? Because root 2 here, right, is just the same as 2 to the half, right? And then since you have two of these, it's just going to be 2 to the half plus 1 over 2, which is just 2 to the 1, which is going to be equal to 2. Okay, so now that we have found that side, right? So now we can either do two things. We can either find the angle here, right, and apply, you know, a measure of an arc formula to find xy here. Or what we can do is we can just split this into different equal pieces, right? And since we know that we can find the radius of the circle, then it follows that we can find what this side is, right, for an arc, since we can apply this to the circumference, right? So circumference of a circle is what? 2 pi r. And in this case, the circumference is going to be 2 times what? Pi times, what's the radius? So the radius is going to be what? 20 over 2, right? Because the diameter is 20, right? So 2 pi r now is going to be 2 pi 10, and which is just going to be equal to 20 pi. So now we split this into how many sides, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So xy now is going to be equal to 20 pi over 8, which is just going to be equal to what? This goes in here 4, this goes in here 10, this goes in here 2, this goes in here 5. So after reducing, it's going to be 5 over 2 pi. And there you have it. That's how you find arc xy.